Yo, what's good, y'all boys? It's your boy Kenny Lewis, Lewis the Ken, KL Gang, Kenny Gang. Yo, my guys, cop the merch, man. Cop the merch, man. KL, Kenny Lewis Gang, man. Cop them, cop out, bro. Cop out. Show some love, man. Black owned businesses, man. First of all, shout outs to RBE. Y'all guys put a wonderful event, man. Who would have thought Hitman and Cassidy? When I first saw that card, I'm like, huh? That's either gonna go two ways, bro. That shit is either gonna be super fire or super trash. I'm not gonna lie, man. I gave the battle, I gave the battle 7.5, maybe an 8, man. That battle was, I enjoyed the battle. I don't know what people talking about. I really enjoyed the battle. I watched the battle more than 3 times just so I could further like see how really assess the battle because I like Hitman for what he was doing and I enjoyed Cassidy for what he was doing. It was like two people playing the same game, just different style. And it's very, very opinionated because Hitman stuck to his gun. Cassidy did the same thing, man. But now, round one. Yo, Hitman, you a funny guy, man. You started off first. That's very Cortez's of you. Cortez be doing that. Set the tone, man. Say it with your chest. Set the tone. You get it? Set the tone. Chest. Set the tone. Fire. I'm gonna start battle rapping too, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I might have to cook a couple cats, man. But I'm gonna need a warm up. I'll probably start out with Newborn this side. Shout out to Newborn. Yo, where is Newborn, by the way, man? Facts. Anyways, so round one, Hitman starts out. Hitman. Let me tell you something about Hitman's round one. Hitman performance is not matched, bro. Hitman has one of the best performers. He's probably one of the best performers. Every time I hear Hitman, I be hyped, bro. I be hyped. Look, I broke my mask rocking with Hitman. I was like, oh, take this mask off, man. Take this mask off. Hitman rapping, man. Hitman goes, right? I'm not gonna say no bars or whatever, cause I would rather you guys see it, and I ain't gonna rap it the way he rap it, cause you know Hitman is very theatrical when he says a lot of hand movement and it. So when he raps, I be hyped, man. I ain't gonna lie, when he raps, I be hyped. So Hitman's round, I would give it maybe an 8 or 8.5 on his first round. 8.5. This is how I'm gonna rate stuff, man. I'm gonna rate what they. You see, a lot of people discredit the rappers, man. A lot of people, it takes time and effort. You know, you write stuff down, you perform it. Shit not easy, especially he has, wilding now. He has a lot of things in his plate. So you gotta appreciate the art that people bring to you. So if I'm a Hitman fan, right? Hitman gave me on that first round everything that I wanted in the first round. First round on Cassidy. Mind you, I gave Hitman an 8, 8.5, maybe 8.5 on the first round. Then go Cassidy. Cassidy, you surprised a lot of people that first round, man. You know, a lot of people probably didn't expect you to be that good on the first round because your first round was very, very well written. Very well written. I like the angles you took. It was more than bars. It was angles. It was you really studied the game. You really, really studied the game, and it showed. I appreciate everything you did that first round. He even did a lot of sarcasm on the first round too. Cassidy, one thing you should be doing a lot. I'm a nobody, but one thing I enjoy a lot is just sarcasm. You have a funny way of saying things, and it gets under people's skin, man. It's hilarious, man. Your nonchalant attitude with the sarcasm and the smile, it's all gold, man. It's all gold. Now, Cassidy's first round, I gave it a 9. For one, the shock factor. Number two, the way it's just the way he constructed that first round. Everybody was expected balls, 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 balls. He gave you the balls, but the angle, and he stuck to the angle. It was well written. It was really really well written. I gave Cassidy the first round. So I have it 1-0. I was shocked. Asked my boy. I was calling my boy. I'm like, I think Cassidy got the first round. And Hitman is known for the first round. Everybody know Hitman first rounds are amazing. Brings me up to the second round. Matter of fact, I'm gonna say the second round. I'm gonna save the second round for the suspense of it. Brings me up to the third round. Third round, Hitman goes. Fire third round. Let me tell you something. Hitman brings out the remixes. This battle, everything that you like a Hitman, he brung it out. I don't know why people so crucial on Hitman. Hitman brought out the remixes. He brought out the performance. He brought out everything out his arsenal. He brought out. He did not shortchange the fans. Everything we love him for, he gave us. So I'm not understanding why people so critical on Hitman. Hitman third was fire. Fire, fire, fire. The remix. One thing a lot of people didn't like was with the show off and show off when he came. Show off was rapping too, man. Show off, you a good rapper, man. But one thing people didn't like and they deducted points was because Show Off kind of like touched Cassidy. Listen, this is battle rap. You guys, it's a lot of sensitive people, cancel culture people watching battle rap now, and they're like, "Oh my God, they should keep their body to this." This is battle rap. If y'all want to watch an opera, go watch an opera. This is battle rap. This is gritty. This is I'm gonna put my hoodie after I watch a battle. I might get it in with somebody after a battle. I don't know. Depends how I feel. Depends who rapping. When Suge raps, man, listen. I listen to Suge rapping. Man, I be holding up my imaginary gun like pow. Battle rap, man. When everybody became so soft, man. I'm not understanding when everybody became so soft. Hitman's third round was fire. And you know Hitman brought up Nick Cannon. Ooh. Say it to Nick Cannon. I bought him out. Say it to him. Fire. Fire, 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 fire. One little deduction I might take away was Nick Cannon gave Cassidy 5 and all that. But you know, they don't got no beef with you want. I mean, they're two celebrities, man. Like they seeing each other is all love, man. So don't deduct too much points off that. It was fire. Like I told you, it was creative, it was fire, it was fire, man. Now, who's third round? Now I'll give Hitman's third round maybe a 9. Maybe a 9, 9.5, maybe close to a 10. Close to a 10. Now Cassidy's third round. Yo, Cassidy angles with the Hitman and Hitman hollers, Hitman moves in silence. Fire, bro. Fire. Listen, Cassidy learned the science. The energy's back. Fire. But I gave Hitman that third round. I rated Cassidy's third round maybe a 8.5, maybe 8.5 to Hitman's 9.5. So, one number differential, but Hitman just showed me a little more in that third round. He showed me a little more. I appreciated everything he did. I appreciated everything Cassidy did. Now brings me up to the deciding round. I watched this round maybe 4 or 5 times. I had to assess it. I had to dissect it. I had to do everything I could to pick this winner. Now the second round, Hitman goes. More of Hitman. Fire, performances on point. The ball. Let me tell you something. Hitman had some balls in there. Now, one thing that I disagree with is stop blaming the crowds, man. Stop blaming the crowd. Stop blaming the crowds. Now, the entourages, because the crowds here, they were the same all night long. It's not like they switched up. This is called a oxymoronic crowd, a oxymoron crowd. It's hot and it's cold, it's yes and it's no. It was one of those. It was like, I don't know if it was like gangs in the crowd, like blue side, red side. I don't know. It might be in the wildin' out crowd. It might be a wildin' out crowd. I don't know. It was red team, blue team. To be honest, it was a wildin' out crowd. I'm being for real, cause one side would boo. I hear the boos on one side, and the other side is cheering. Then booing and then cheer. I ain't know whether to cheer or boo myself. I was like, the crowd gassed me up a little bit. Hitman said some fire joint. Listen, when Hitman said, and I don't like giving out bars, but I'm gonna give you one bar that he said, and it wasn't really horrible. He said, "Bow down to your temple, to Cassidy." And it was like the worst shit that they heard. I don't know. Boo! I'm like, bro, that's not even a. But y'all wanted the crowds back. Y'all wanted the crowds back. This is what it is. This is battle rap, man. You listen, if I pay my $150, whatever I pay, I'll do what the heck I want in there. If I don't like a bar, boo. If I like a bar, yay. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is, man. You can't tell somebody that paid on what how they react. If I go to the Yankee game or if I go to the Knick game or Dodger game, I'm booing whatever. I'm booing, I'm cheering, I'm drinking, I'm wilding, I'm getting my money worth. Word. But one thing, there was a lot of chatting in there too. Who goes to rap events to talk to people? You can talk after. I need to hear these bars, man. I pay this money to hear these bars. Now, Hitman. Hitman goes, he gets booed, right? He gets cheered, then he gets booed. It was like, oh man, I'm like, I'm not understanding it. I'm not understanding it because a lot of them balls wasn't bad. It wasn't boo worthy. To be honest, I feel the only way people should boo, let me tell you something, and this is me being real. People should only boo if the battle rapper don't show up, meaning his material is not up to par, meaning or he chokes, or you could tell it was just sloppy writing. It was like it's sloppy writing. He's misplaced his words. He's stuttering. He's doing a whole bunch of not showing professionalism. Then we should boo to let him know. But if the person is giving us his material that he worked hard for, we should listen. We should listen. Now with the oxymoronic crowd, hot cold, one person booed, the other one's cheers, and it was kind of like, but that's the crowd. That's the crowd for the night. You gotta cater to that crowd. You gotta fight through it. One thing too, they fought through it. They ain't choke. They ain't stop. They ain't all these crowds. Hey, no, I'ma stop. Nah, they show their professionalism. I mean, they get to the bag. They show you why they get to the bag. They show why they get to the bag because they battling for the camera, for people like me and you to watch, for me and you to enjoy, because this is Lifetime. This is after Hitman gone. We gonna see this performance. You feel me? I give Hitman's second round. Might give it maybe a 7.5 to an 8. To be honest, I feel like an 8. An 8 is well deserved. Cassidy's second round, and I saw this maybe 4 times or more. I really enjoyed Cassidy's second round. One problem. I shouldn't say problem because I'm not a rapper, and so I can't really critique. You can't critique. Uh. You can't critique something that you don't do. You understand? I don't go to the plumber and critique him on something if I ain't go to school for it. But one thing that I like, I should say, one thing that I like, and one thing that I didn't like. That's how I'm gonna say. One thing I didn't like from Cassidy, one thing that a lot of people might have issues with Cassidy, other than his delivery sometimes. His delivery sometimes like the way he delivers something, it's not battle rap form, I guess. It's more of his style. So I mean, his fans appreciate it, so it is what it is. But Cassidy's very long winded. Cassidy had a lot of, he could trim a lot of fat out his round because he had a lot of what we call maybe filler. But it's not filler, it's hot, but it's hot on a track, or it's hot if he was just freestyling, like on Funk Flex or something. He'll say something like, he said something about my chain so froze that if a girl hug me, she'll get her a cold or something. That's fire. I like it. But in a battle rap standpoint, I don't want to hear that. I want to hear you be direct, which he was. I want you to be direct and keep attacking Hitman. Just keep attacking him. Keep attacking him. Cassidy had probably bar of the battle. And that's what I'm big on. Bar of the battle. When Cassidy said, and I don't like giving out bars because I don't say it as good as they say it. It's like giving out the ending to a movie. Like if you ain't watching, you understand what I'm saying? But one bar that he said that I gotta share, probably the bar of the whole battle. He said, you ever be a dude half to death, stop, watch him gas for breath, then beat the others, beat the other thing that's left or the side that's left. That was so freaking fire. I was like, bruh, Cassidy figured it out, man. He's figured it out. He mastered the science, man. He mastered the science. He mastered the science. So if I gave Hitman an 8 for his second, I gave Cassidy a 8.5 on the second. I got and it's weird, but I have Cassidy winning the battle. Like very, very slight, just slightly a little bit. And another thing, even if you don't have Cassidy winning the battle, we want to see Cass again because he stood and made it a debatable at least. Even if you gave Hitman, I wouldn't be mad. My man's gave it a Hitman. He gave it 2-1. We were watching the same battle because he preferred what Hitman was doing. The performance, Hitman had everything. Everything. So, classic Hitman. So, he gave Hitman the second. He gave Hitman the second and the third. I gave Cassidy the first and the second. And that's pretty much the argument everybody's having. But if we having an argument, correct? If we're having a debatable, which is a beautiful thing, we could debate who won. You say this, I say that. We say this, I say that. So that means Cassidy stood toe to toe with one of the greatest. So did Cassidy accomplish what he wanted to do? No battle rapper up to date, no battle rapper up to date had eliminated Cass. Nobody bodied Cass. We might feel he lost. I'm not saying he lost. I'm talking about the body, like just get up out of here until he threw up the white towel. They haven't done that. They haven't done that yet. They haven't. Nobody has ever. I mean, Hitman really tried to though. He really, really tried to. He brought out the remix. He brought out his brothers. He brought out Show Out, which was a dynamic duo. Yo, for Double Impact, can we see Hitman and Show Out for Double Impact? Am I bugging? Am I bugging? Cassidy, I want to see Cass again. I want to see Cassidy. I actually want to see Cassidy do. I want to see Cassidy do a face off with Rex, man. Can we get a Cassidy and Rex face off, man? I will pay to watch that. I will pay to watch a Cassidy and T Rex face off. Those two face off. You see, in 2 weeks, it hit 1 million views on RBE, a face off with Hitman and Cassidy. Can you imagine a T Rex and Cassidy face off? I wouldn't even want to see the battle, to be honest. That would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. Now, if you guys want Cassidy to have a really really hard time, there's a couple people that in my mind would get Cash all the way out of here. There's maybe three people that might get Cassidy out of here. No, four. Number one, Murder Mook would get Cassidy up out of there because he would dissect it. Number two, that would get Cass out of here, Loaded Lux. Loaded Lux would dissect Cassidy all the way up out of there. Number three, K-Shine. K-Shine would get Cassidy up out of there. And last but not least, Rum Nitty. You get Rum Nitty versus Cassidy, he'll take flight, man. He'll take flight. It'll be more challenging for, but I feel more of a K-Shine and Rum Nitty. K-Shine and Rum Nitty would definitely get Cassidy up out of there. They really would, especially K-Shine got a chip in his shoulder right now, so he's really going hand mode. So yeah, I gave the battle 2-1 to Cassidy. It was a fire battle. I gave the whole maxed out card. I gave it a 8.5 for the whole card. It was a fire event. It was a very successful event. I enjoyed myself. It was good. It was good. The crowds is back, baby. Stop complaining about the crowds, man. The crowds is back, man. Crowds is back. What's up? This is what we wanted. Oh, y'all want the quiet rooms again? Y'all enjoying the quiet rooms? Caffeine got the quiet room. It's fire. Yo, listen. It's good to like black and it's good to like white. It's good to like. It's a mix. It's a mix and match. It's good. It's good. I like the balance, man. People don't like balance anymore. You gotta act like I can't like two things at the same time. I enjoyed Hitman's performance, and I enjoyed what he brought to the table, and I enjoyed what Cash did. I enjoyed what they did. It was a fire battle. Shout out to ALP again. Shout out to RBE. Fire event, man. You already know it's your boy Kenny Lewis, Lewis the Ken. You already know L Gang. Holla at your boy.